Hello beautiful people, my name is Collins and I am a chicken farmer. I keep this layers chicken for egg production, and on today's video I want to share with you few things or few equipment you will need when starting up a poultry farming. I know a lot of people would want to venture into poultry farming, especially this chicken farming. This layers chicken farming. So I want to share with you few things you will need while starting up a poultry farming project. And if you are planning to start up a poultry farming around 2025, you know we are almost done with 2024. So this is the best time you should start planning it. Like if you want to venture into poultry farming as of 2025, the first thing you will need is the chicken housing. The chicken house is where the chicken will stay when you buy them. Like every other animal, they require a housing. For chicken farming, you will need a chicken house, be it layers farming, broilers farming, turkey, any type of chicken you want to keep, they need housing. So the first thing you will need is the housing if you want to venture into a chicken farming project. And for the housing, what will determine the measurement of the housing, that is the length and the width of the housing, is the number of chicken that you want to bring in. That is the first thing you will need. So you have to first of all build the chicken house before you now go for their feeders and drinkers. So let's go inside. Let me show you how their feeders and drinkers look, because they have different types of feeders and drinkers, plus some other things you will need to know so that you will acquire them before you bring in your chicken. Now, as you can see, I am inside the chicken house. So this is my chicken house, and I have almost 140 layers chicken inside this chicken house. And if you look around, you will see their drinkers. Like this is their drinker. This is their drinker. So they have it in different types, different sizes. Like this one now is a can drinker, and we also have a rubber drinker. Let me bring it and show you. They are used for serving this chicken water. So secondly, we have a rubber drinker. As you can see, this one is rubber drinker. And when it comes to their drinker, you can choose any type of drinker you can afford. Any type of drinker can serve them water. So as you can see, I'm using this type of drinker, and I'm also using this can drinker, as you can see. So both of them can serve them water. Any available one, you can use them, but this one is bigger than this one. So, and I wouldn't want to be going inside my chicken house every minute to give them water. So I have to go for a bigger drinker so that it will be able to last for a longer period of time. So that is it for the drinker. And the benefit of this rubber drinker is that when you bring in your chicken newly, during their brooding, you can use this and serve them water, because they will not be able to drink from this type of drinker. So but they can easily drink from this rubber drinker. And also this rubber drinker can serve them when they have matured to this extent. That is even when they have started laying eggs. So they have it in a bigger size. So you can go for any available drinker. Now another thing you will need is their feeder. Like we have this type of feeder. As you can see, this is a wooden feeder which I am using for my chicken. They can serve them, like you can put a lot of feed here and they won't waste it much. And also for their feeders, they have it in different types. This one is a wooden feeder. It was made with wood. As you can see, it is a wooden feeder. And also we have a can feeder which is being made with an aluminium. So you can use any available feeder to feed your chicken, but I prefer this wooden feeder because I usually construct them by myself. So that is why I am going for this wooden feeder. And also, if you look around in this my chicken house, you will realize that their feeders I usually hang their feeders like this, so that it will be easy for me to transfer their feed in their feeder. Just once I bring it up like this, I'll now transfer their feed in their feeder, and when I keep the feeder, it won't be able to rest on top of my chicken. So that is the most reason why it is being hanged like this. So but I usually drop some on the ground so that it will not consume all the whole spaces, so that after I'm done feeding them, I'll just raise them on the wall side, and then I'll leave it like that, so that it will not block the chicken, or they will not poop inside the feeders. And for the feeders, they also require a baby feeders, because this is a big feeder, and when you bring in your chicken newly, they won't be able to access a feed in this big feeder. So they need a baby feeder. And the benefits of using this type of drinker is that you can as much use this stuff as a baby feeder. You can put in their feed on this, and they will be feeding from it. That is during their brooding stage, when they are still small, when they are still at their day old. When you are brooding them, you can use this as a baby feeder. That is another benefit of this type of drinkers. But this type of drinker, I don't know for other countries, but here in Nigeria you can find it easily in any veterinary shop. So that is it for their feeders. Now another thing you will need again is the nesting box, and this is the nesting box. This nesting box is where this chicken usually lay egg whenever they want to lay their eggs. So as you can see, if you look here, I have eggs here with me, which are being laid inside the nesting box. Now if you are going for layers chicken, you will need a nesting box, especially at their age of 16 weeks. That is that about that time that they are to start laying eggs. You will need a nesting box. A nesting box is these boxes that you are seeing right here. So this is where this chicken usually lay their eggs. As you can see, this is the chicken eggs, and then this is where they usually lay their eggs whenever they want to lay egg. And the benefits of this nesting box is to keep the eggs clean and also protect them from being cracked by this chicken. So that is the benefit of this nesting box. And normally they usually love laying inside the nesting box because they love their things private. So they usually lay inside the nesting box. So far you have it in your chicken house. They don't lay on the ground. Like I barely get chicken lay on the ground in this my chicken farm. So because I have nesting box, all of them usually lay here inside this nesting box. Now if you want to venture into broilers chicken farming, you will need all those stuff that I've mentioned earlier, apart from this nesting box, because broilers don't lay eggs. So you won't need this nesting box, but you will need their feeders, their drinkers, their housing. So you will need them. But this nesting box, you won't need it because broilers don't lay eggs. Now this is my main chicken house, as you can see, and all this stuff that I've showed you are what you will need when you are going into a chicken farming. But there are some other things you will need to know, like how to brood this chicken, how to feed them, how to take good care of them, which I usually share with you guys on this channel, like how I run my poultry farm entirely. So I usually share it on this channel, and you can subscribe on this channel. Subscription is free. Just click that subscribe button below so that you get notified whenever I upload a video about chicken farming. So I'm not going to be making this video much longer, so that you will be able to watch it and understand what I shared with you on this video, because I don't want to be making this video longer. These are some common things you will need before you start up a chicken farming business. And if you are planning to start up a chicken farming business, this is the best time. Assuming you are planning to start up by 2025, this is the best time to start preparing for it, so that you will be able to start it as early as January, and you'll be able to construct the chicken house and also buy their feeders and drinkers, making them available, and also know some other necessary things that you are lacking, so that when you bring in your chicken you won't be running around or that kind of stuff, so that you start doing it small small. Maybe before the middle of 2025 you have achieved your goal of bringing in a chicken in your farm. So if you want to venture into poultry business, I am here to share my experience with you on this channel. You can also check my channel. You can go through my channel. I've shared with you guys some other things you will need to know about chickens. You can check it on this my channel, and also like this video if you find it interesting. Also subscribe, as I've said earlier, so that you will be able to see more of my videos about chicken farming in this channel. Thank you for watching once more, and my name is Collins. I would like to see you in my next video, and I'm cooking another big thing for you guys as of next year. So subscribe in this channel so that you don't miss them, and I would like to see you in my next video. I've said thank you for watching. Bye bye.